fifth dimension. Aquarius I am. We in the Aquarius age for the next 2,000 years, you dig?
Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time.
I want to free your mind by helping you understand the zodiac signs. That's right, you're live with Aquaman in the zodiac zone where the cosmos is your home. I'm your very own Ampu, the real urban guru, coming through on the mothership. So let's open up your cosmic memory bank and swing down to earth where the shit stain. Hey, peace everybody. Welcome back to Hip Hop Astrology TV. I'm your host, Ampu, the real urban guru, Mr. Right Now, Mr. Starman himself. Today is Cosmic Telepathy, the astroscience of auto-suggestion. Man, listen, this is only going to be up for 24 hours, okay? 24 hours, although simple, at least to me, in my understanding. This is really some what I call high priest, high priestess information, okay? But humanity must learn how to evolve. In this day and age, the age of Aquarius, what's happening is the hidden sciences are now in the position of space where it's time for it to start coming out publicly. OK, but I still got to put filters on it. All right. But here's the thing. We only doing the filters because you don't want things to be done irresponsible. But I'm going to tell you this. The moment that you bogus is the moment that you set forth the laws. OK, and the infamous laws of karma, and what goes around comes around. Surely it comes around, irregardless to what you believe, irregardless to you trying to negate it. The mere fact that you acknowledge and you know what it is, you already set something in motion. OK, you can't be a predator, man. All right. So cosmic telepathy. Here's the base of what I'm going to get into. Minister Jew on the left hand side is a magician. OK, he is sending signals to Donald Trump and vice versa. Trump can also send signals to him. What the hell are you talking about? How is this even possible? The premise, again, each physical body in the cosmos they have the sun is hydrogen, right? It has what we call physical and chemical compositions. This is a fact because it's matter. So it has to be made of something. So therefore, all matter is energy. The energy translates to some type of effect called chemical reaction, physical reaction in science, okay, of how we as human beings will respond to it when that energy interferes with us, okay? We are all connected to every single thing out in the cosmos. We are in a gigantic spider web, okay? Hence the spider inside of the Quran is one of the chapters, okay? So we're all connected, okay? All of us, all right? And we all connected to the center dot. And from that dot, everything radiates outward from it. Therefore, no matter what your position is on the web, you tingle this side, it'll literally start to have an effect on everything else that's connected. String theory, okay? Now, all it takes is for a group of people's energy to be in the exact same place. No matter what the energy is, that's going to create that chemical or physical reaction. Facts. Science says this. When you mix two things, reactions happen. Sometimes nothing happen, but reactions awfully happen. Okay. Now, let's look. I want you to understand there's something in your body called an astrocyte. It's a cell. This cell is in the central nervous system, brain, spinal cord. Without brain and spinal cord, you have absolutely, you can't function. Okay. Now, the astrocytes, astro meaning star, because they look like stars. What they're not telling you is these star cells are literally remnants of stars out in space. Stop thinking space is far away when you're on the earth in space too. If there were people on Mars and other planets, they'd be looking at you like, yo, look at that little blue looking light right there. Oh, that's the planet Earth. It looks like a star because it's so far away, but that's the planet Earth. So you're in space too. Okay. Sometimes we think space is out there and it's not. It's in there. Okay. So the energy is inside of you. These astrocytes actually support and surround another group of cells called neurons. These are brain cells. So brain cells are surrounded by astrocytes, star cells. Where is it getting this information from? The neuron. It's getting this information from the star cell. Star transmissions. Okay. So Google this stuff yourself, man. So look, let's get into something. June 9th, Minister Jew makes a post, who, by the way, is a Gemini, and his fellow brother, Donald Trump. Jew, Trump, and Kanye are dragon brothers. Okay. Straight up. All right. And so Jew takes a picture of Donald Trump coming out of this genie, using Donald Trump as a magician, or the genie. And Jew is saying to Donald Trump, or Donald Trump is saying to the world, say, you're a lot blacker than my last master. Hip hop lords, I serve you. Okay. This is June 9th. Well, 4 days later, the news broke that Jared Kushner has reportedly encouraged Trump to pardon multiple rappers, the Max B's of the world, perhaps maybe Bobby Smurder, perhaps Mac Minister. You know what I mean? You know, like literally 4 days later, down the talk is, man, you should literally start serving the hip hop people. Okay. So that's just one case. Let me take you to another case. On April the 30th, Minister Jew took way to making a newspaper headline himself and said, former Black Panther released from prison. All charges have been dropped after new evidence. We're taking imagery, making our own. Here go the alley-oop from Trump. Alternative facts. Only thing you have to do is observe it with a certain emotion. Don't matter how many number. Just need a certain emotional threshold to get met, and voila, it shall happen. So on June 6th, a little over a month later, breaking news: Soledad brother John Kushner has been released. Okay, so you think this is a coincidence? We got plenty of case study of how to do this. Okay, so let me give you some information and share with you some keywords. The sun. Its position in space represents authority, as in the president of the United States, Donald Trump. Celebrity, as in the president of the United States, Donald Trump. Male masculinity, as in the president of the United States, Donald Trump. Okay, the sun. Mercury represents mental exercises. This is the mind. This is communication. This is the messengers. This is the Postal Service. Damn, Minister Jew is actually a Gemini, ruled by Mercury, which is the postman, and he's the damn mailman too. I'm showing you how this shit works in this reality, okay? So now, the sun for Donald Trump, when he was born, although a Gemini, appears to be leaving the horns of Taurus. This is an astronomical fact. This is the exact area of space if we want to deal with the authoritative principle and celebrity of Mr. Donald Trump. Facts. Well, when Minister Jew was born, the planet Mercury of communication is in the exact same space. So if Minister Jew wants to communicate an idea via his mind, Mercury is mental exercises, you saw it, via the astrocytes, star cells in his body, is communicating back to a region of space that he has his own cosmic memory of, that deals with communication, that just so happen to coincide, in mathematics, coincide are two things that are on top of each other. It happens to coincide with the authoritative position and personality, sun sign of Mr. Donald Trump. So therefore, when you take images of Trump and you start riding with Trump and communicating to Trump, you're sending an invisible thought form, or these planets are actually that space, shall we say, because the planet ain't even there right now in the sky. So that's even another deeper thing. That space is actually receiving and transmitting data. Okay? You got to understand this. You got satellites around you called the positions in space where planets were when you were born. Past tense. Position of space is locked in. So let me give you guys an old school throwback just to show you how we do this thing, okay? Back on September the 22nd, 2010, this is 8 years ago. September 22nd is fall equinox time. You know we do equinox things, okay? Now, Mamiya gets a new sentence hearing. Let's rewind back 17 days prior. To September the 5th, I published a video via my partner, Phil Moreland, put it up on his channel as well, where I have imagery of Mamiya and talking about rusty locks. I got imagery of Barack Obama swearing in the first black attorney general, Eric Holder. Malachi York in the bottom right. And Pooh at the top, letting you know I'm working something here. This is a throwback 8 years ago. Many of you just now catching up to us right here and seeing what's going on. We've been doing this damn near a decade. And so much other stuff we done that we just sitting back on. Okay? So now, put this out on Rusty Locks to let you know that those locks are indeed, and Rusty Locks is symbolic for something that goes into a whole nother teaching. But indeed, those locks is coming off. Okay? And so 17 days later, he gets a new hearing, which in return, the ultimate reality of that situation was December of 2011, which is now 15 months later, Mamiya's case was dropped far as the DA pursuing the death penalty. I find it interesting that for 30 plus years, people have been protesting, and that's good. We get on the case and do the thing. We see instant results. Keep treading in the wine press. I don't care how long it takes. So let me show you something. Okay? Let me show you something here. Eric Holder is born 1/21/51. Please note that the sun, authority, we're talking about Attorney General. The authority is in front of the Capricorn's head. You see this yourself. Please note that Jupiter and Mars are inside of the body of Aquarius, and Jupiter's at the knee. So from Aquarius to Capricorn, we see cosmic bodies in space. Okay? Well, my birthday comes, the sun is in the body of Aquarius. Then I have 3 planetary bodies by the head of Capricorn. So Eric Holder would be my dragon brother. You understand? Trump will be Jew's dragon brother. So if we want to send signals, we know how and who should be whose brother and partner to send the signal. This is how this thing works, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you. So now let's look at Mamiya's birthday, 4/24/54. Where's the moon? The moon is in the same region of space going towards the head of the goat. This is called a conjunction. It's not directly there, but it's right there by proximity. So the energy field that we're giving off from this area of space, who's the first person to get hit? See, this thing, and I want to be very, very clear. This whole thing is under autosuggestion. Because Mamiya would have to be born in order for these events would have to happen. I would have to be born, and I would have to find it somehow, and then I would have to double back and come back around and deal with it. So what I think is my own free will and accord is actually from somebody else, and what you think is your own free will and accord is actually an idea from somebody else. There's no such thing as an original idea, because one moment you didn't have it, and I don't care if you bringing out the first prototype, tomorrow you woke up with the idea to produce it. Where did it come from? It came from somewhere. A signal, an astro site somewhere sent you the signal. Okay? Understand that. So I want to make it clear. Like yesterday, Minister Jew was telling me about a situation with a friend of his. And as he's telling me the situation, and he's saying, man, you never know. A car drives up the street, and I'm walking to the store, and the license plate say, you don't know. Right as he's telling me this, which means my entire day and the day before and my entire existence could have not went any different in order for me to see that actual experience, all predicated upon another party, a friend going through a situation, which means now my day became affected or became related to her day. This whole thing is auto-suggestion. Okay? Better understand this, man. So listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Get inside of the quantum imaging membership. It's only $75 a month, $2.50 a day. Are you kidding me? I can get on the phone with Minister Jew as a member for $2.50 and pick his brain and help me better advance my life. Okay? You need to become the president of your own life, your own affairs. Get your shit together. I got to say that. Get your own imagery of what you need and what you're going to do, and start working on that and get it together. As an individual and as a collective group, we come together and we do things. Quantum imaging membership on theimaginationguru.com. You want to learn this astro science? Call me. Let's see how serious you really are. 9-month program predicated upon how serious you are and what you want to do with it. Okay? 9 months. I'm going to show you how this thing works. Okay? But call me. So with that, I'm going to tell you, you got 24 hours to view this video. Just 24. And I'm taking it down. All right? Peace.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now.